Hello there, my name's Sam. I'm also known as Bristolian Gamer on Instagram and TikTok, and I'm just experimenting at the moment just to do some YouTube stuff, just to kind of expand my horizons a bit, and I don't have to do short form content as much. I don't know how long this video is going to be. If it's too long, let me know. Today I want to talk about the PSP, a console I picked up in, I think it was March of this year, 2025 at the time of recording. I wanted to grab one of these because honestly, I grew up with this system when I was early teens when it came out. So no, I was about 12 years old when it came out, but I didn't get one until I was like early to mid teens. And it's just such a great system. And it's had a bit of resurgence this year, I've noticed online, because I think where portable gaming has just had such a big impact since the Nintendo Switch came out in 2017, and with others following it, like with the Steam Deck, with the PS Portal, I suppose you could throw that into that camp. But the PSP, honestly, is probably my favourite portable console outside the Switch. Been playing it a lot. I bought it from CEX for like, I think it was 110 quid I picked up with voucher. And yeah, I've just been picking up games over the past few months, and it's been fantastic. I mean, there's so many great games. I'm trying to think what's in it at the moment. Let's have a look. Loco Roco, yeah. Loco Roco will pick up on the camera. Yeah, Loco Roco, a game that I wish Sony would do something with, because honestly, it's just such a good game, and I wish that you could put it on the PS5 and it would just work so well. And yeah, the PSP I got is in pretty good nick if it'll come up with the camera. Oh look, there I am in the reflection. Yeah, it's in pretty good nick. It wasn't discounted. It was quite cheap. I think the only visible scratch is right on the back there if it'll pick up on the camera. I can't because of the bloody reflection on the sun there. But yeah, it looks brand new. I keep it in good nick too because obviously I clean it, obviously, because and that's something that people don't seem to do these days is clean their bloody consoles. But yeah, I'll do a close up of like a shot over the top of this footage here. Um, yeah, I've just been playing it a lot with games like Grand Theft Auto, Liberty City Stories, Chinatown Wars, Vice City Stories. I finished all of those recently, and it's been fantastic. I just absolutely love the GTA games, and they just lend themselves so well on the PSP, as well as other games. Lots of racing games on this system. I got a few Need for Speed games, a couple of the Burnout games. I say a couple, the only two Burnout games on the system. And yeah, I love racing games. Don't drive a car in real life. I know a fair bit about cars because I grew up around that sort of culture, but I don't drive. But I love racing games, and it kind of like puzzles my partner a bit when I talk about cars, and she's just like, "You don't drive a car, do you?" I said, "No, I don't." But I grew up around people around it. I'm the car's worst enemy. I'm a cyclist. But anyway, PSP, I absolutely love it at the moment. There are also some great platformers. I've got, as I said, Loco Roco, which you probably class as a platformer. I picked up the second one recently, Loco Roco, absolutely amazing a set of games. I was going to get Patapon, but I got sent the re-release of the first two on Nintendo Switch to cover on my Instagram and TikTok. And they're really good rhythm games. I would pick them up on here, but honestly, it's a bit obsolete now. Now I've got them on the Switch. Although Patapon 3 might be something I'll invest in later, but that's one of the more expensive PSP games. And just in general, since I moved out of Bristol, I've been enjoying portable gaming in general. Uh, Grab this here, my Switch here, which is, I say my Switch, it's my partner's old Switch, because I had a Switch Lite originally, which was given to me when I did a promotion with a local PC shop in Bristol. But I just love having this one here because I can play certain games on the big TV, like Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, that sort of thing. Metroid Prime Remastered, which is a game I need to go back to. Just in general, just talk. Not only is this about the PSP, that sort of thing, but I want to try and at least do at first try and do like a video a month, that sort of thing, because trying to broaden my horizons a little bit, and not just do short form content all the time, because short form content's fine, but I feel I've got quite, not to sound narcissistic or anything, but I feel like I've got a breadth of video game knowledge that I want to share in more long form, longevitive content, as opposed to just being quite quick talking on platforms like Instagram and TikTok, that sort of thing. Because if you don't know, I probably mentioned this in a little test video I did a while ago. I originally started off in writing about games, excuse me, about games for a local newspaper when I was about 17, and I was writing short form reviews that were like 500 words. Quite hard to do, by the way, writing reviews about video games in about 500 words. Then I moved on to online website. My first online website I wrote for in 2012 to about 2014, I think it was. Then I went off my own blog, and then I wrote for a local magazine in Bristol for about 5 years before the pandemic kicked in, and then went on my own way for like the social media stuff with like Instagram and TikTok. I already started last year, and I've always had a YouTube channel. It's just something I use for like watching stuff on like the telly, on my laptop or whatever. But and it was also just a bit of a dumping ground for my PS4 clips so I could download them. But now we've got a PS5. I don't have to do that anymore, so I could, because the clips upload automatically on my phone here that I'm recording this on. Yeah, I just hope I get good feedback. I don't care about the views at all at the moment. It's that sort of thing. Like I'm only like small. I've got like 14 subscribers on here, which is just silly to say out loud. But yeah, we all have to start somewhere, and I just hope that I can just convey my love for video games. I'm obviously like trying to be a bit more professional about it, structure them better as things go along. But at the moment, I'm just trying to make it a bit more sort of garage band, as it were, scratchy, sort of like rough draft. But yeah, just let me know what you think. And yeah, it's been a good talk just about the PSP for a bit and stuff that I want to do. And I hope you all have a lovely day, and I'll speak to you all soon when I come up with an idea for another video. See you later. Bye bye.